Good morning, guys, and happy Thursday to all of your sunshiny faces. I have got a Meijer haul, not a huge Meijer haul, but they had some pretty decent deals. They still had that 7 for 7 sale going on, so when you bought 7 or more products, they were $1 each. And then they had a few other just regular store coupon deals and things like that, and sales to go along with them. So I have that to share with you guys for today. Charlie is so excited right now, but my dad was home from work today, so we ended up going to Meijer today, but then he's been throwing the toy for Charlie, and you guys hear his little paws going across the floor. He's like so excited. There goes Charlie. Anyway, so that is, I told you guys, that's what he does when I get back from the grocery store. He just gets so excited and he just brings his toy and he runs back and forth in front of me while I'm trying to share with you guys the grocery hauls. He's like, pay attention, Kayla, you've been gone this whole time, now pay attention to me. But Jack and my dad have been throwing the toy for him, so like now he's like super extra excited, and all riled up and everything. But let me share with you guys what we did end up picking up at Meijer and the deals they had going on. And like I said, some of the deals were pretty similar to the ones they had going on last week. It's a lot of times how they do it, like they will have, again, like I said, that 7 for 7 sale. They had it running last week, but they also had a couple of those coupon deals that carried over. Either sometimes the coupons reset or sometimes the coupons are available for 2 weeks. So like for example, the yogurt deal, I did that deal last week, but they had it available again this week. And I did notice a few deals that they had going on last week. They had advertised this week, but the coupons didn't reset, but they were coupons that were available for 2 weeks. But I've kind of noticed that trend at Meijer, that they tend to do that, where they'll have the coupon sales go for like 2 weeks, or again, to, like I said, reset or whatever, but the sales will normally run for like a 2-week thing, even though it's like separate. It's not a continuous 2 weeks, but it's like they'll have it for 1 week and they have it run until Sunday, and then, or until Saturday, and then on Sunday they'll have kind of the same deals again the next week. And then they'll have like a new set of sales going on the following week, and sometimes that's like 2 weeks, you know, or whatever. But either way, let me share with you guys what we did end up getting at Meijer for today. So right here, these items on the table were what we ended up picking up from Meijer, and it was $56.34. $2.57 of that was tax, and we saved $52.13. So it's about a 50% savings, which is pretty good, especially at Meijer. I'd like to be at 50%. At Jewel, I always, like, if I'm not over 50% at Jewel, then I didn't get very good deals, because their prices are normally very expensive. Meijer's prices are normally pretty cheap, but then in addition to the sales and the coupons that they have, it again too makes them really good deals, but their prices are normally just pretty cheap anyway. Jewel's prices are pretty expensive, which is why, again too, I'm always like, I have to kind of know like what I'm looking for as far as like savings goes at what store and what kind of constitutes good deals. But the personal care products that they had on sale, they had the Suave shampoos. They were normal price $2.05, but they did have a buy one get one free coupon, so those were just $2.05 for 2, or about $1.03 each. So we picked up 2 of those. Charlie's so confused right now because Jack and my dad just went to go get their hair cut, and he's like, he went running into the other room, then he ran back and he just realized people that were playing fetch with him have now left. So now he looks very very sad. Anyways, though, back to the deals. The Skintimate razors, those were on sale for $5.99, and they had a $4 off coupon, making them just $1.99, which is a really good price. The Axe body washes, these are actually not quite as good as that deal we got last week, where they were buy one get one 50% off plus the coupon. But they were still pretty good deals, especially for Axe. They're on sale for $4.99 each, but then there is a $5 off of 2 coupons, so it makes them $4.98 for 2, or like $2.49 each. Now, normally I always try and be around $2 for personal care products. These were a little bit more than that, which again, too, wasn't the best deal, especially considering, like I said last week, we got a better deal. But it's still not too bad of a price, and I'd rather be a little bit stocked up in like that kind of personal care stuff, because we go through like men's body wash very frequently. So again, I thought that was a pretty good deal. They also had, I'll go over the 7 for 7 sales that they had going on. And all of these last week, I used up most of the coupons that I had that were available or like matched up with these items. This week, there was only one that I realized kind of matched up. So all of the other ones were just regular, like with the sale price. So again, when you buy 7 or more participating items, they'll be $1 each. I bought more than that. It was kind of like these items right here. So they had these lunch makers, which were $1 each after again buying the 7 items. We also picked up these Martha White muffin mixes. My mom gets these a lot of times at the Dollar Tree, so like they're normally $1.25. So these are a little bit cheaper than picking them up there. Normally she'll do 2 at a time for like a bread loaf, and so normally we have a few different varieties on hand a lot of time because my mom likes baking those. We also got the Eckridge, the bun-sized Franks. Those were again $1 each. The Meyer Black Olive, I have a couple recipes that uses these, and I like these because they're convenient to just throw in. Like I've got like a bean salad type thing that I kind of do, and I normally use black olives in there, and again, this is just super convenient to throw just that size in there. Or sometimes I'll do them with like what's it called, like nachos. They also had the Lance snack crackers, which were $1 each, and then also the Meyer like sports drink mixes. They also had the Campbell's like the different types of soups, like the cream of soups and things like that. And I had a 50% off coupon, so I used that and I picked up one of the cream of chickens. Normally for $1, even for the Campbell's brand, that's kind of a little expensive to get like cream of chicken or cream of mushroom, because Aldi has the off brand for like around 50 cents, maybe a little bit more than that, something again around that price. So I don't really find that getting those types are that good, but some of the other stuff that you can't get, like the condensed like cream of, I don't know, like the cheddar cheese soup kinds, or again some of those other ones like the cream of broccoli or cream of celery, like that kind of stuff. Those are the ones that I find are more worth it to get, but since I did have that 50% off coupon, I went ahead and just got the regular cream of chicken because that was a good price for 50 cents with that. But that was the only coupon that I used as part of that 7 for 7 sale. Last week I had a lot of other coupons that were available and they matched up nicely with this sale as well. But that was one of those personalized coupons. Basically, if you, based on your shopping habits, they'll normally have a month-long set of coupons that they have based on, you know, like your shopping habits again and things that you buy frequently. And because I bought some of those in the past, I had a 50% off coupon, so that was only 50 cents. Also, guys, this dog down here, he is the exact opposite of Charlie. I come home and he's like, oh good, I can sleep now, right in the sun. He found the perfect little spot of sunlight there. And I think he knows I'm talking about him because his tail's wagging. Yep, see? Anyways, they also had the General Mills cereals, which were on sale for $5 for 4. $5 for 2. There was $1 off of 2 coupon, making a $4 for 2 or $2 each. They also had this, like the stock like coffee. That was $5.49, I believe, but there was $1 off coupon, making it just $4.49 each, which was not too bad of a price. They also had these, like the Activia yogurts. Those were on sale for our normal price. They're $5.69, but I had $1 off. That was one of those personalized coupons, making it just $1.69. Now, again, that's not that great of a deal, but I normally pick these up at Walmart a lot of times when I run out, and they're around $5+ anyway. So I knew that with the coupon, at least it was going to make it a little bit cheaper than Walmart's. And this is like the only yogurt I really like. I'm not a fan of yogurt. I only like these type of drinkable yogurts. So pick those up. They also had the same deal that they had as last week, this coupon reset, which was on these Yo Crunches. These were on sale, also $5 for 2, and then there was $1 off 2 coupons, so they were $4 for 2 or $2 each, which is about 50 cents per little yogurt cup, which isn't too bad. I mean, they're not huge or anything like that, but these are the kind of yogurt that Jack likes, so we picked those up. Lastly, they had the blackberries were on sale again for 99 cents this week, so we picked up 5 of those. They also had the grapes, which were on sale for $1.49 a pound. We ended up picking up about 3 pounds, so it was $4.62. Well, if you guys saw last week's video, I picked up a few produce items, and I thought that the coupon that I had available, again, one of those like personalized coupons, it was $1.50 off when you spent $8 in fruit products, like fruit produce, but I thought it was just any produce, so I picked up a few other things and I realized it wasn't. Well, this week, since I spent over the $8, since that again too was $4.60 whatever, and with these it was $4.95, it ended up where I got the $1.50 off. Again, it was around maybe $8 in total for all of those, the produce that I ended up picking up, the grapes, between the grapes and the blackberries, which I think was a pretty good price. Blackberries were an amazing price, but then with the grapes too, it made it a pretty good deal. Although we have been seeing sales for like 99 cents for grapes, but I thought with that $1.50 off that I'd get when I bought the $8 worth of fruit, that it would be like a pretty good price. So either way, that was everything we ended up picking up at Meijer for this week. Like I said, they didn't have a ton of deals going on, but surprisingly they had a lot more deals going on that also were like in addition to that 7 for 7. A lot of times when I get this sale, like this is the most of the stuff that like they have. They don't have like a lot of the other kind of sales, or I don't see that they're like that good of sales or that worth it to do. But this week and last week they actually had a lot as well. So again, this was pretty much, I think, almost all the same things except for the olives and the cream of chicken that we picked up last week. But again, I had better coupons last week, so I got a lot of different stuff with that 7 for 7 sale also that paired up nicely with that sale that I had coupons for available that, like I said, were those personalized coupons. So anyways, though, I'm going to get this stuff put away. I thought I'd just share with you guys that Meijer haul and the deals that they had going on there this week. Well, guys, I'm going to take a shower and get to bed now, but I am happy that we got all that Meijer shopping done. And I have not yet worked on my jewel list, but like I said, I should have that for you guys either Saturday or Sunday. I don't know exactly when it will be. But again, too, if my dad gets home later on Saturday or doesn't feel up to going, then we might end up going on Sunday possibly. And also too, like I said, if it gets too late, I don't want to go that late either. Because like the grocery stores get real busy on the weekends in like later in the afternoon, which is why we try and go earlier in the morning. Like on the weekends, but on the weekdays like today, like there was hardly anybody there. And even on the weekdays in the evening when you expect it to be more busy because people are like off work, it's normally not that bad. Fridays are normally a lot worse, but like if we go on Thursday, which is when we a lot of times go to Meijer, it's normally not too bad. Or on Wednesday or something like that. So anyways, so again, I'm going to take a shower and get to bed, so I'll see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.